poem is called Dear Baby Boomers. Dear baby boomers, do you remember when you lived every day of your life scared that you were going to die by the nuclear war? Do you remember what your life was like during the Cold War when you hid in basements and bomb shelters to practice for what you would do if a bomb hit? Do you remember when you found out that no matter how much you prepared, it was unlikely to save you? You were scared. You were scared, and you were right to be scared, because everything that you saw in your future was at stake. Everything you ever dreamed of. Now, remember that fear. Recall that fear with everything you have in you. Remember that fear when I tell you that we feel the same way. The millennials and Generation Change, my generation, Generation Z, that's what we're called by some, we feel the same way, but we don't have that safety net. For the bald-faced truth that climate change will destroy all life in this world in around 12 years is in front of us, and we don't have a bomb shelter where we can pretend that it will save us and make it all okay. In fact, what we do have is a government that denies the existence of climate change when it itself has shown it to exist. That doesn't make sense. We have a government that doesn't care if we live or die, because they'll be dead anyways. There is no safety net. All there is fear. So remember your fear, because we need you to use that connection to ours and save our futures. Please, remember that fear. Broadcast ours. Help save us. Help save me. That was not perfect by far, but I added some lines as I went, and I don't have space in my document to add them and say them, so we're gonna go with that. I have been really thinking about climate change today. I saw a tweet about a new UN report about the reality of what will happen if we don't stop fossil fuel industry right now, and it's sad, and it's angering, and it's crazy, and I have spent so many years of my life thinking about my future and thinking about how I want to have kids, whether that be adopted or biological, and I look at what I see in the news about this climate change stuff, and I could never justify bringing kids into the world with that kind of environment ahead of us. Like, they would not have a life. I don't know. Just think about us, please, and call your reps, do something about this. This has to be done something about. I know the Green New Deal sounds crazy, especially, but we have to start somewhere. And I know that the Green New Deal is a huge step, but that somewhere has to be a huge step, because otherwise we're stuck. And they're already saying that we can't reverse it entirely. I don't. Something needs to be done, and you need to do something. So please, do something.